Wow. If somebody lose all their power, everything, absolutely everything, over jealousy, really stupid. You were supposed to be a success. You were supposed to be wrong. I was supposed to be correct about you. What the hell? It's really weird how, while I'm working, the timing of what the kids were doing was actually letting me know what pictures to delete and stuff. Like, how is that even possible? Like, how would they even know? It really makes the job go by so much faster. Like, how where do you get that? It's so weird. But what's really sad, though, is all the other possibilities. When people don't really get it, when it's like, they keep coming up with excuses, really stupid things, to do really hurtful, evil, selfish things to other people and stuff like that. They'll come up with these excuses, but then the reason why these people have actually done these things is because they're aware. Their subconscious mind is aware. And then in the past, they'll figure it out. They'll figure out a way. And they'll go, why should I care about you? Why should I care about anything that's on your side of the wall? Because of what you did. Totally selfish, not even knowing what's going on. Just judging this person and going, is it getting me what I want? Wah. You know? That actually happens. People actually do that. They actually always echo into the past. They always do. And so if you're bad to someone, or if you're even doing something to bring justice because they wronged you, the way that you do that while you're punishing them can cause it in the past, what they did to you. Crazy. That's actually real. People should be guilt trip gifting instead of using their stupid excuses in religions. Send other people that die for them. They won't even admit that they were wrong. Just let me tell you, the last thing I need. I mean, just listening to those kids and stuff run around and talking about all this stuff, like, where did it even come from? Let me just tell you, if you're rich and powerful and you're out there and you're upset for any reason, you're echoing and it's embarrassing you, just go away. Just have some faith, you already know it's there. I've had a broom this whole time, just go away. People would have been charging to your rescue. Your rescue. Coming from the opposite side. And it all got messed up because of his boo-hoo. Trying to always get for himself. Constantly using stupid-ass bullshit. I'll use racism to get what I want. I'll use, it's just so had enough. Sorry. What a beautiful miracle and story that talk about something positive. This right here is impossible, but it's happening. How everything is miraculously synchronized to help me and everybody else. These authors, I mean, these are the only ones that this is the really only story that I really know. It's the one I know the most. So it really has it. They really did a lot. Way more than they knew was possible to help everybody. It's really amazing. Wow, if you don't want this girl If you don't want anybody in here to actually be able to get what they want, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. I just want those fucking idiot other people off of us, off of her. She should be able to select. She should be able to read. She should be able to see. She should be able to, you know. I was trying to, do this for everybody. Everybody. And they won't even let me do it for one person. Just trying to create the most beautiful memory for somebody. Like, I'm just trying to create the most beautiful memory for somebody. I'm sorry the world can't stop and then everybody be changed and rearranged because she doesn't want you the most. Stop being disgusting. When you are having your feelings or whatever, it'll actually come here and the children will go around talking about what you're sending to me. And it's really disgusting. Their subconscious minds are witnessing it. What not to do coming from... Anyways. Look at this. Portals to the abyss, what the heck? Cells. I'm missing... I wanted to make sure that television was safe to use. And everybody, I was witnessing synchronicity that seemed to be proving that what I was doing was actually affecting people on the other side. And so I came up with this portal of the abyss or whatever. Like I have it around my laptops too. It is to just help me remember my dreams more so that they know and I can just give them everything that happened. I'm just documenting everything that happens to me, that's all. To be safe. I don't care about any jealous fucking idiot in the middle of us coming up with excuses of how I'm endangering anybody. You're fucking dumb. The whole point is to not endanger people. Anyways, look at this. A bunch of harmless numbers and letters. It does nothing but help me remember a dream. Stop being stupid, please. Will you let a girl play with my hair? Sorry. Okay. This is funny though. It's hilarious. So, I'm from Highland, Utah, and Palm Beach Tattoo has it's so crazy because when you look up, okay, so I have all these surprises for her to give her like the best experience and stuff from being good and like doing what she knows is obviously good, and it will help her out the most. She'll be able to be like the top of the tweeting 20s and be able to get like any guy she wants, but not if she's like being stupid and being a cleric paladine, get it? They won't want her. So, I mean, the water element is one of the most powerful elements. It is teasing. And everyone knows that nobody is getting anything. It's one of the most powerful. This one's funny. See, I've synchronized as Raistlin. What's so funny is my neighbor. I used to make fun of him because he'd say Dragon. It's Dragon, not Dragon. And so it like got me back. It's Raistlin, not Raistlin. things I've done to people, like all the bad things, even bad thoughts, all came back and punished me back. For real. I'm actually one of the nicest people that I've lived in some ways. Always actually to me. I shouldn't let people step on me constantly. So, the Raistlin wants a constellation in the sky. He's trying to face. So I was documenting everything. And Forkgirl synchronized to be the Takuses. It's so amazing because she used the same chair that I sat in when I painted the figurine when I was a kid. It's so amazing. And then so it's so crazy. And so to face Takuses, you know how Raistlin has he's mean to Crysania. Well, if you know the story and what happened, I still haven't met her. I don't want to be mean to her or anything. I don't like Raistlin was an asshole. Everybody knows that. He was really mean. He's a villain. That's the villain side of me. The good side of me is Tannis. It's a really cool story because the reason is the bugs, that he's half elven because of what I did to them as a kid. It was really evil. And I didn't want them to know because it endangered my life. What I did was normal though, and people did it everywhere. So by telling this story, it's gonna help save people everywhere, especially the bugs from being, picked up and torn apart. What's this? But anyways, half elven. See, parents were supposed to pull our ears. They're supposed to pull our ears because of doing that, because of the sound we'll have to listen to when we grow up. They're called fairies. They're not so fun to be aware of. Anyways, so Raistlin's goal and Crysania believed in him, right? Raistlin's goal. So careful of that, right? She shouldn't have believed in the black robe, idiot. Because black robe represents Polly. Isn't that cool? I already had a dream that, okay, I don't want to be too personal, but wow, I'm absolutely convinced that she will, wow. Hopefully she passes all the lie detector tests as well. If I failed one of them somewhere, how would I not pass it after, like if I took it again? Because I'm like doing a ridiculous amount of making sure that everything's truthful and it's a, true story and everything's honest. Because it's so important, because of everything that's happening. Isn't that weird though? She needs to think about me like that though, because I'm older than her. But she was selected. This really explains it right here. For this, it's a private celebration that I was trying to figure out a way to introduce it safely. So, it basically has everything in it that saves people and faces everything negative. It matches her tattoo because of the Scorpio symbol. It's at the middle of it. If you understand the letter M and what that is, I'm a Scorpio and she is too. And so the celebration that I made, this would be wrapped around her. Well, she'd be moving it around different elements, and then it would go around her wrist, and then the person that wins, selects the object or whatever, gets to wrap his hand around hers, and then they, I mean, I was planning on doing this for the rest of my life, to rekindle everything, like every year or whatever. I mean, the lineup thing, I don't know, like how much we would want to do that part of it, but it definitely should be there like once at least. And it's really, really magical how these artists accidentally helped me. They didn't know, but their subconscious mind really did. This one's weird here because the album that just came out about everything that's going on, and they use triangles. And the pictures that there's a picture I posted, I called it a love spell, and there's a triangle and a rose on it. It's really cool because they're having dreams of her, and it's of her from the future. I am too. I had dreams of our son. Now, I had a dream of a child, I'm not sure if it's 3 different children or the same child, but me and Paul B were the adult of him. That's really crazy. And I've actually proven that it's real with science by using dice in demonstrations that don't fail. Like I've found where they fail, it actually makes it more convincing that it's real. Because where it failed, it was asking her to, if it succeeded, it was asking her to get away from her son. And so it failed. It's so magical. Wow, can't believe that happened. It's really weird though, because I didn't want that. It kind of killed everything, you know. The son, like what the heck? I mean, because I thought that maybe people would be able to choose the gender of their child and stuff like that. I don't even know if that's real. There's all sorts of possibilities that could have happened that, you know, who knows? Like I just needed to learn something, so somebody else's son. Because I do know that while we're asleep, we could be convinced that things are real to learn a lesson or something that actually aren't real. Like we were just tricked into believing this for whatever reason we needed to learn something. So that's really cool. But the lesson was supposed to be that I had to stop smoking. Because Raistlin coughs blood and stuff, right? And I've been full of excuses. It's stupid. It's a Forkgirl. It's been Taxes. It's such a cool story. You'll find out everything. It's possible. It's definitely real. Check this out. I mean, I'm really not Raistlin. He's a villain. I don't like him. I mean, all the ways that we aren't these characters actually save us. It definitely proves that they really are synchronized to us. My dad is fisted on this. This fist is in a movie called Fear, and it's famous for a skull being on it. Skull cap is fisted on this place. Raistlin, it's like a shaman. It's like a lesson that you don't need drugs to, you know, do magic or whatever. Because of shamanism and stuff, we're being encouraged to do dumb things. So, what's interesting about Taxes, since she's in Texas, it's always in the desert. And that's the other side of the thing. Isn't that cool? And it's going to be totally harmless to share too, because it's gonna be simple. I'm not going to let them know what I'm doing, what they've done for me to some extent. This is funny. That's true too. That's what I do. Get away from me. It's not because I'm gay either. Witness how selfish they are. brother and her like each other, but he's already married. They met on the internet. Tika Wade Lan. Lan is like the internet. Pretty crazy. I don't think I want to use that picture. But maybe I should. There's a reason for it. That's funny right there. That's Delamar, Raistlin's apprentice. So I'm trying to make men. Get it? I'm trying to make men. Because the women keep doing like scary, ugly things to win, potentially. Like I have to make sure it doesn't get carried onto the man's side. So I'm going to, like, delete my blogs and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Isn't that cool? This is interesting here because I was making a song about it yesterday. That was before I really saw this picture. I was tripping out about it last night. Because in this song I was talking about taking her eyes. Since I'm trying to make sure they all live past 137. So cool. You see, the reason I'm trying to create more men is because of the lineup. You're supposed to complement men to win, not compete. It's better to make men. Because seriously, there's only one me. There's no way I want them fighting over me or anything like that, It's going to be really beautiful. So this one right here was Sniper Wolf. I'm not sure what her story is. Does she shoot SS or is she an SS shooter or plays video games? So, isn't that cool? A staff. She's presenting. The staff has represented Facebook. What has Facebook done? So funny. The pain in my chest is hopefully just, working out. I'm making sure to work out. I can't be that stupid frail guy. He's not dumb, obviously. Look at that there. Isn't she beautiful? I wish I knew what that said. I'll find out. Now this is interesting. There are 3 moons. The moon has represented schizophrenia, which the cure is you don't hang out west of Garbage because the planet is moving. You don't want drugs of any kind. You want better health. You want exercise. I would recommend getting away from a mental health doctor, possibly, because it should be illegal to give out medication without the plan to get off of it. Otherwise, you're going to take advantage of people. And it's been like that. It's pretty sad what happened. Men will use that to try to take advantage of people. Oh, he's schizophrenic. It's not really true. The only time I would hear her voice was when I would start to go to different women. So the scientific reasons was because she liked me she liked me and already knew about me. So she would have found out that I was with somebody else. And for whatever reason, that would have led to more drinking or hanging out west of Garbage. And so I was picking up her voice. Does that make sense? This is seriously not supposed to do that. I turned off that setting and I began my god. Isn't that cool? So, I was just explaining that. Because the moons represent schizophrenia. You don't want her to be there. You want her to be active. Not just sitting there playing a game. What's the garbage? So it's important we people up to this. So we're going to be doing it using her tattoo on the 12th. Famous people have been helping me. Other people that are, of course I would love them more than famous people. But I mean, they've been helping me. Sometimes totally unaware. But isn't it? What is that? That is so weird. That's just like what I was just talking about. What is that? Nail. Interesting. I always do the hand obsessively with this one. No. And is that Delamar? I don't know if that's Raistlin there. I think that's Delamar, his apprentice. Is that Crysania? So the red robe, I prayed to the red robe to get the women off of me, because I was having dreams of them every night, and I did that last girlfriend I had when I moved in with her, and they were coming from the future. It's weird. I guess because we took pictures and stuff, so they like. It's so weird. I mean, I guess that happened to a lot of other artists too. It's so interesting. I love these pictures though, isn't that cool? Is that Delamar? You get in trouble. So that's his apprentice. He's what it means with the elf ears, it means that he's had like the Day of the Dead, basically. So interesting. Now this is really cool if you try to use the language of Adam on this. Is there anything I can do to change that, if that's real? Weird. It's weird how it seems to say that people don't want you to get married, but you're already married. Because the letter H, you have to go to my YouTube channel, The Language of Adam, and know that all the origins of letters came from Wikipedia. Tanis and Raistlin, wow. So I was just telling you about that. So Tanis half-elven, I actually have red beard. That's why I was convinced that actually I can always prove this for the rest of my life, that I was mistaken as Gabriel the angel. Because they were responding to me in the same way this author was, kind of. Isn't that weird? So I'm definitely hooked up, and I'm trying to hook up this girl. You should let me do it. I wasn't even trying to hook her up for myself. They were so selfish. Unbelievable. Oh look, he's showing her the moon. Like a lunatic. He's showing her that too. The yellow chest. That is on November 7th when she did it. I made a video myself. Okay, Alicia Silverstone just helped me tremendously because on the day that I saw Palm Bees, she did something about bees on Instagram. And on Clueless, they have, they're wearing yellow. It's really funny because they're clueless about it. and Alicia Silverstone showed me all these girls wearing yellow that are like, it means that they're jealous. Because I recorded myself and I asked, because I was going out on a date with somebody, Leah Metallic, and then I made a video of myself and I said, you know, if this hurts you or whatever, put yellow on your chest or whatever. And then she showed me that it was like everywhere. Really cool. And then yeah. And so she had it as well around the date that I did it. And she showed somebody who looked just like me. He's wearing my pants for a reason. They're yellow pants. Those are my signature pants. I was famous for those because nobody else did it. I was the only one. A long time ago. I got the idea from Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Look at that rose. Right now the goth scene hooked her up with Search for My Rose. And there's a pendant thing that I lost. It's such a beautiful story. Oh my gosh. Okay. So check this out. This right here. And this right here. This right here shows Palm Be Round. Isn't it amazing? And that's one of the most famous pictures that I had that video games and stuff had me. They used it, you know, as like an Easter egg, so I'd see it because they knew I was into, you know, they'd sell my posts and stuff on MMORPG.com. I had some of the most motivating posts for game developers to read. I did that for years. So I found this on the spot where I saw someone that I thought was her. I wasn't sure if it's her. I'm still not sure now. But the place played Dream Lover music for us. And then I went and like I kind of danced with her a little bit. And then, but I wasn't sure if it was her. And I was like, you know, like asking other people, like, is that really her? With that? I don't want to be like pushing things on too much. But, you know. And then I went to Twitch Con and saw her there, and for whatever reason I didn't have it. It was possible I didn't talk to her. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure that out. At least I was mad, maybe, I don't know. No. That's not really true. What's that? That's really cool. Okay. What is that? That's funny. Oh my god, do you get it? It's because of her name. Poppy. Can you see it? There's Dacus's, that's Taylor behind her. Here's the Rose. Okay, so the Gaussian hooked her up with that. Here's the moon. Now check it out though, they're following me for sure. Cause there's so much evidence of it. Now this is really weird. Okay, so I knew that Forkgirl liked me, and she synchronized from me, and she wanted me too. But she had a boyfriend, so I didn't let her know. And then she left that guy, or they broke up somehow. And I still haven't let her know, really. Like, I've emailed her only like once, but it was only like what was included with a bunch of other people. And then interesting. Wow, it's so powerful. So weird. It's so cool because it's like Twitch, you know? So the cataclysm. Okay, so this is really important right there. So that connects with her tattoo, and it's what I'm wearing. She'll be ready for it someday, that's why it's red. So this wraps around. And that, I don't know if it's for our son, it might be. So so the boys will take a turn pointing at an object, and she says yes or no, and then they just wrap their hands around, and then the person has the right to touch her for a day. And you like hold hands, whatever, right? So making it like kitty friendly. And then, so that's different than an actual marriage, but it's being created for pre-death funerals. So Val Kilmer just died, and his name kind of hooked me up because of what it means with the Egyptian origins and what I'm working on. It's like the kill people part is like kill me, like see, I didn't reach him in time. That's awful, because I was supposed to be able to and see at the crossroads Molly used to steal, and that was my favorite movie, Willow, and the Daikini Crossroads was where Willow came across him. So I was really, really crying this morning when I found out, and he put on a Batman mask thing, and so because I found out, because he might still be alive if I didn't need help. Love was here. I wasn't helped fast enough. That was really stupid. If I was faster at contacting people and getting more help, I think he probably would be alive. That's really weird to think about. Like, would his name be the same? Or would it be different? That is so weird. Because I've been proving that the pictures and stuff aren't even there until my dice rolls are done. Quantum physics is actually real. Now this is interesting, because I said it in a song yesterday. I haven't seen this yet. I just barely saw this. In this song, I was asking her. I was not just making it for her, of course, but asking her to love. Asking, like, I can't remember what I said. Something about losing her sight. You've heard the Man in the Box song by Alice in Chains. Alice is my grandmother. She was a secret Alice. It's because they were Irish. They're not Irish, actually, because they didn't want drinking to become illegal. Okay, John. Okay, my dad's little John. Oh my god, I'm so famous right now. That's ridiculous. People don't even know. Yeah, I'm not famous. I'm about to be. What's that, boo-boo? Is that because I'm nice to homeless people? There's boo-boo. Is that boo-boo? What's going on here? Anyways, my dad, okay, the Who's Johnny song in the 80s that came out was about his dad. So he was Big John. My dad was Little John. I was Robin Hood because when I was a teenager, I had to steal. I didn't have to steal, but it was like more than one place it was justified. So that story synchronized with me because it was like, in his case, he actually needed food. That's really evil. That it's real. This other place at a Target, I needed food really bad. And I spent all my money, I invested it. And there was a place that was green, a restaurant, and with the timing of my thoughts and everything, it was called Robbie's with green next to the Target. So I stole something and I paid him back when I got paid. Felt awful. But since I know I went through that, I was tripping that Val Kilmer died. Because it just, I don't know. Because it just, by not getting help and being so close by. Really not a good trip. It's really dangerous, actually. I mean, I'm not from LA. It's like a superstar kind of, because it's like the stars are like, they like will get other jobs and stuff because of like what I was doing, and it could endanger them with bad timing. Definitely has what I was doing, what I was going through, definitely endangered Val Kilmer because I should have been getting help. It could piss off other people too much. And then, isn't that interesting? She's looking above my head. She's worried if I'm horny. Because that's the Queen of Darkness. It's Taylor. Her name's actually Texas. No, it's Attack. Because that's Texas. And then Isis is a secret half-sister. That's crazy. What the heck? A secret half-sister. She doesn't really exist though, but I mean, I'm just trying to say something in a way that helps her being there. So, these pictures, it was saying that she was Crysania, but I'm not sure, like, how real that is. Maybe the people were just saying that she looks like her. Because, I mean, that doesn't necessarily look like Raistlin. Crysania. So what's weird, okay, so check this out. I wrote a song for this girl here, okay. So I pointed at a magnet on the fridge on November 1st. That's when Palm Bay wore a white dress that has a rose on the chest. And on this, okay, I might as well pull up my Facebook. I'll show it to you. So my Facebook, on November 1st, my ex-girlfriend wore a white dress, and we went to a Rasputina concert, and they changed the lyrics from life to wife. And so, check it out. So this is me. I put a target on myself. Purple means it's somewhere else. And then I pointed at that. And I did this on what date? See, and over here, on this triangle, another love spell. Why'd I say another? Not her. Get it? Because at the time, I thought it was for her. But she actually... It's so sad what happened. She just turned it down. She chickened out. That's so sad because in the future she'll like regret it more than everything. She didn't even know who I was. I tried to explain it to her, but she was into vintage. I was more famous than they knew. Anyways, so this right here, this song right here, Love Spell of a Goddess, it says, in that song right there, it says that something about it. It says how I was obsessed with the green V. Look at that. That's what happens in the ceremony. Isn't that amazing? What the hell? So amazing. Wow. See, that's something for her to think about. Because I'm older than her, I will have white hair someday. I think I probably should write that one. I'm gonna do a separate thing with the people that shows the actual people. Isn't that cool? Because they both want to do what I came up with. It's called the 16 Scented Celebration. Because Forkgirl has one too, get it? This one's for that Sniper Girl. And this one is for Bombi. I have a bunch of them in my car. Every week I've been, going and meeting new people and stuff. And so what I do is I have this, and it's for trying to find people a mate. And I put a scent to it. And I'm not selfish. I haven't been sleeping around. I won't. I don't want to be Polly either. I'm not Raistlin. That guy's an idiot. He was evil. He was a villain. I understand. He could be tortured for all eternity if he was dumb. Look at that. She doesn't want to live in Seattle. That's what this means. That's why she's doing that. Why not? Yeah. But there's also the moon right there. So it's like, I'm gonna lose my mind. Just kidding. Not really. She will if she doesn't meet me, and if she's not closer to me. She definitely went off the wrong direction. I'm being too scared. I would have done the same thing, probably. Isn't that cool? Wow. Isn't that amazing? Taxus and Crysania. She's all look. A clear paladine. Don't you love paladine? She's a... Who is that girl? You don't want her, do you? You're a servant of your queen. The queen of darkness. Get off my computer. I'm Taylor. Forkgirl's birthday, before I knew about her, I made a Facebook post that said, my forehead is famous. Isn't that cool? I totally thought it was the most beautiful thing, her forehead. But I didn't know about her when I did that. I'll be able to pass lie detectors and stuff for the rest of my life. I didn't know about her. Every time we meet somebody new, they echo into the past. And she was the flower girl. So it's not likely we'll get married as much as the other one. I don't know. And I put 2 kiss marks on her chest when I was doing things earlier. Because she named her cat Winchester. And I had a dream that the air kissed me on the chest. It's a really cool story. It's so magical. I don't actually know. There's a triangles again. So that goes to the legendary pink dots. They made a gift. Let's see. Wow, I wish could be included. No, nice. Yeah, it would just be nice. Guilt trip give people stuff. Choosing a side. Understand. You can say, I agree with you. Yes, but. Yes, but. Yes, but. You don't have to say no. Look. She called me king because of, where is it? This. King City. Interesting, right? And so, the universe is in her head. I know everything. Oh, look, the famous forehead. Where is it? Is her forehead too big? Don't say that. That's me. It's perfect. My sister has a really small forehead. And they were like, I don't know, helping each other. It's really cute. My sister was into women a little bit like my mom. So, wow. Isn't that cool? I wouldn't want 2 girls. I'm just trying to find one, you know? And, you know, both of them are hooked up for the rest of their life, you know? But I mean, that's so weird though that happened. I seriously did everything to hook up with this girl. Everything. She said no. Oh man, she didn't want me. She messed up. Actually, she messed up and she wouldn't admit that she messed up. Isn't that sad? Does that sound familiar? Now she's too old to have kids. Oh, to find somebody else. I tried though. I tried everything. I even I made this album and stuff. I went to her place. I just slept. Oh my god, I went through absolute hell. And trying to make sure that another man would have her if I didn't. What might be true? Facebook can change for Facebook. Definitely true. Facebook totally messed people up. I didn't lie about anything. I don't want to sue Facebook. I want them to change things. What is that? AM. What's in her name? Amber. So, AM because of Gotham, because of Batman, because she's Catwoman too. She's not only Princess Bubblegum. Palm B is also Princess Bubblegum, and she's not Princess Bubblegum. She's supposed to be not Princess Bubblegum, but she's been compared to her because they're saying don't do that. And so that's a triangle. She's trying to do it. This one right here is hooking up somebody else. That's what it means. Interesting. Because that's, what does it symbolize? This green being wrapped around her arm. It's like Egypt, we're bringing it back. With rep and everything. But not slavery. Look at that. What is she looking at? Isn't that beautiful? Is that Crysania still? So Gold Moon has been my sister because when she tried to come up with the natives, my friend that's native, and it's so weird. My friend that's native, so it's to make sure that the cataclysm doesn't happen. Get it? Cataclysm could be like a nuclear war or something. Because you don't want, it's not supposed to be there for people to be justified doing all this crazy stuff that kills people from not helping me. It's supposed to be there to actually kind of guilt trip them into helping me. I haven't been doing anything wrong. But I actually have. I don't want to do anything wrong. It's like stealing and being forced to steal. I want to. So that did something for somebody else. And then what is she seeing up there? She's losing the great giant tree that's in Portland. The Green Man. Get it? Because the women want me. They want me to marry them more than one. She loses her kids. Get it? Don't want it. Isn't that cute? The next one is that one necklace for every year. And we'll keep doing it. Like 10 necklaces, and then just put it back on. That's a really cool idea. Marrying somebody that's older. It's golden skin. See? Something to really think about. Because she's younger than me. She liked me and I was trying to give her everything that she wanted. But I don't know if it'll be me
or... Attention library patrons. The library will be closing in 30 minutes at 8 p.m. Computers will shut down in 5 minutes at 7:50, and our bathrooms will be closed at that time as well. If you'd like to apply for a library card, please do so now. Once again, the library is closing in half an hour. Thank you.
things I want her to watch are I don't know. There she is. You see how happy she was? Oh no, where'd she go? Where did she go? Weird, sometimes it lets me go back, but other times it doesn't. It's really gross how people have been done what they've done to me and her. Always watching. It's completely disgusting. It's like they only know me because they have to. And they're always watching me. Only because they have to. Because it's illegal. You know, it's like so ridiculous. It actually has felt like that every time I work and try to do the right thing in helping people. They've actually been like that to me. What am I talking about? The guy jealous works for one of these companies. They're gonna like unite one of Facebook's places of being allowed to complain about other people that should have never even existed. I need some help. I need to move my stuff. This is beautiful. Check this out. I want to talk about this one really quick. I've been saying something about a fallen tree, a fallen fruit, we've been calling ourselves. And that's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find my big largest echo. And when I find her, the best ring for it is the upper right thigh. And when we get married, we're going to follow our past lives, and then we're going to follow our trees, our family trees. She's a part Italian and Greek. We'll go to Italy and Greece. I'm part, you know what I mean? We're going to go there, be involved in creating A-rated movies, and we'll be sending the best echoes. And people will be witnessing proof of this being real. Isn't that amazing? We're obviously powerful in the future, you know. I mean, respect it. That's really cool. I really want to explain all of this and what it means. It's so funny. The purple light, that's a joke, I understand that. That means temporarily using somebody for a one-night stand. He's all smiling, like he understands their minds, and he's looking at her because she's pretty. And she's like, "What, you up there?" And the staff. I feel like that one right there is because she's so much younger than me. But that's not really her, is it? That's weird. Look at that right there. This is like they messed you up before you got to me. Because there's a green left foot. The left foot's meant I'll wait for you. And I already wrote a song about it on my first Ring album, about the left foot and the jug I was praying to. And the devil foot is the right foot, and the pink foot, pink means surrender to the devil foot. So it means that she was their rag doll, and they abused her. Spoon is my artist's name. So when she had that painting up on the wall, it made sense because it means Big Dipper, not the other kind of spoon. There's many different ways you could see it. There's a rose. this one you need to know about. This one's really crazy. So I said in a song that I was obsessed about a green bee in this song right here. And I said I wasn't sure what that meant. And so it's really funny in this picture because you can see how the people are wondering what it means. And this guy's like horny or something, and he's like, are you ready for finding out what the green bee means? And she's all, grr, because white dress means mono. He's wearing black because it represents the villain side of me. And I was goth, and it was a bad influence on her because she's younger than me. And so I need to be more like Tanis, half-elven. But he was less like him too because he liked Kitiara, and she was bad. She actually synchronizes more than Anna. Anna's kind of like Palmby was using. She was naming things banana and stuff. Her characters to get me off my ex was named Anna. But there are other people that synchronize to Kitiara as well. So more that are more important to know about, but it's like you have to protect their identity and don't want to be disrespectful. So Anna's kind of like there as the, I don't know, person to start a match, maybe. It's trying to bring fallen fruit to more people, if that makes sense. You're supposed to wake up to how it was garbage that sent you trash thought and other things. That's the tree with them represented. And I'm bringing pre-death funerals. People will be able to enter a fire if they want to with their gift. That would mean I forgive you. Wait. But it was just for money.
Attention library patrons, the library will be closing in 15 minutes at 8 p.m. Computers will shut down in 5 minutes. Weekdays we're putting over now. Our bathrooms will be closed in 5 minutes as well. If you have
Raistlin doesn't like the call. The good, gooey god of Paladine. Yuck. It's beautiful. And so it really helps because you find the person you don't want to be, like, you know, the person going on a date just because she needs money. So the master of past, present, and future is the reason that Adam's family has 4 snaps. Because every time I come across them, what I witness is a miracle, and they're asking me when they died. And I'm trying to save them, but they're sending for like bacteria and insects and stuff. That is hot. Is she kissing Raistlin there? Oh my gosh. Because it was the foot that waited for him. The left foot. His hairs. That's weird. What you may not notice is in every picture they're actually trying to convince us to choose somebody else. Almost. understand that one? Wait, where is it? That one. It's because of Comic-Con, and she was the tentacle that wrapped around the building, because it could cause a cataclysm if we're not getting more help. Get it? The cataclysm happened. The king priest of Istar, his ignorance was the main cause of it. And so that just represents, maybe somebody not helping me or ignoring all the warnings, because all these people are trying to help me, so why isn't it coming from, the most obvious person that knows about me? This seems to be what they're kind of helping me with, because a person will be totally grateful for it, and then, they'll get back whatever it is they think they lost. It's just ridiculous. But I mean, the fire, raining fire, would represent Ukraine. Makes sense? It just symbolizes the need for change now, before another country wants to come and fix this for us. She is seriously beautiful. Forkgirl. I had a crush on her. I followed her for a month. She was doing to me what Forkgirl was doing. I mean, what Palmy was doing. But then I found out she had a voice. She was, in the way that she introduced her to me, she did it in a way to test him. She wanted to test him to see if he would have loved her. So she introduced him as a polymer figurine. She still doesn't know I exist, by the way. Does she? Just kidding, she does. Wow. Wow. How incredible. Sending a positive echo to the Indians, right? This thing could be used for catfish. Thankful because of how good my dad looked when he was almost 16. I was like, I'm gonna try to beat him. As if I really have to get more muscles though. I'm keeping them sore constantly. But he seriously looked